I guess I'll check out the other few endings here. Let's try this. Let's kiss her. Before we proceed, please put what this ending involves. Oh! If you don't want to play through it and still want the ending, I can do that for you. But if you wish to continue, I'll leave a button you can press that'll take you to the ending screen. It'll be on the top left side of the screen. I'll see if I'll stop. It's a sensitive topic. It's not particularly triggering to me, but I know people who it is triggering to. And I know they still will want to watch it, so maybe I will stop. Especially if there's any graphic content of it. Then I'll immediately skip over that. Like, not graphic as in, I mean, I have read books out of the perspective of people like that before. I have read, for example, Lita, simply because I wanted to see the perspective of an abuser, because I'm kind of working on a book in a similar position, together with my friends whom this could be a sensitive topic to. I will make this into a... I plan on making each ending a different chapter anyway, but yeah, if it gets too extreme, and I think it might just not be good to have it here, then I'll skip over it even then. Our lips press against each other. I grab her and lean in for a kiss. I suppose I should... Vanessa, what are you? Her lips are so soft. It's as if time itself stopped. This feeling. It's so calming. I've been wanting this waiting for this moment for a while. I hope she's enjoying this as much as I am. I don't want this moment to end. I let go for a moment to let each other breathe. After a second, grab her chin and pull in for another kiss. This just feels right. The tip of my lips touches hers before Sayori tries to push me away. But why wouldn't she want this feeling? I continue to go back in for another kiss. This time feels better than the first. The feeling of two lips touching is something I can only begin to describe. Sayori breaks the kiss to breathe. I guess I didn't give her enough time. I won't do that. She doesn't want this? She can't mean that. Maybe she's scared she's doing bad. You're doing perfect, Sayori. But then she struggles and pushes me away. I pull her in again, but this time she struggles and pushes me away harder than before. Sayori, there's no need to be scared. Sayori, there's no need to be scared. It's just me. Let's just do it one more time, okay? Good. Good, thank you. She slaps me across the face with angry teary eyes. Good, good, good. Oh, what the hell, Sayori? Can you kill him? I told you to stop! She looks at me terrified. I think I messed up. Yes! Wait, I'm sorry. That doesn't salvage it anymore. Like, maybe the first was already bad because I should have asked her, but like... The moment she told you she doesn't want anymore, even if it was because she was just feeling like she did something bad, that still means you should respect that. I put my hand on her shoulder, but she pushes me away. Don't touch me! I thought if I kissed you, it'd help you decide if you were ready. Well, now it's clear I'm not! Just go home, Vanessa. Wait, let me make it up to you. We can hang out and maybe... If you really felt sorry, you'd go home! Go home. Sayori never raised her voice at me before. Yeah, maybe that's an indication. Okay, good. I listen and go home. I close the door to see Sayori in the same spot. She looks frozen, like a deer in headlights. What's wrong with me? I quit the club shortly after the festival. In fact, we didn't even do the festival because Sayori wouldn't leave her house. I tried to contact her a few times and got nothing. Martin and the others went over, and after none of them wanted to talk. None of them talked to me again and ignored me when I went to the club. Good! Monica told me it'd be best if I left, so I did. Sayori also blocked me and everything. I just wish that more people would feel comfortable with something like this. Many don't. Sayori also blocked me on everything. What Monica said, Sayori and the others don't feel safe around me anymore. All because of a kiss. All because you assault someone. Wait, no. All because I didn't think about how that kiss might affect her, yes. She's a human just like me, and we should never force someone to do something they might feel uncomfortable with. This was my fault. It was. Oh, Miss Mob? I'm just going to use my number. Hi. I just want to take a second to talk to you about this ending. This topic isn't an easy one to bring up, yes. It's a topic a lot of people are scared to bring up because it's a taboo subject that makes you seem weak. I'm just a bit careful around it because dependent on the mood of the person that also went through it and the way that they cope with it, it's also something they absolutely don't want to engage with, and sometimes they do want to engage with it. It's different for everyone. We get comments like, why were you wearing that anyway? How were they supposed to know you didn't want it? And I think you secretly enjoyed it. Coming from a few people in the mod team who have gone through similar experiences as Sayori, those comments hurt. Bad. Well, yes. I made this ending for anyone who's also been in Sayori's situation so they know they're not alone. I know how you feel, and I want you to know that you never deserved that. If you haven't been through this kind of assault, please be aware of what your actions may do before acting upon them. Thank you. One wrong move. Well, it was one wrong move, but it was one of... Well, there are... He could have also been worse, but that doesn't make what he did good. What I meant with Sayori there is... You do have to consider also physical boundaries, and Sayori does struggle with that. And that's just something that I always think about when I think of Sayori, because I know one of my friends. In the side story Balance, she hugs Yuri and Yuri looks uncomfortable, but it never gets brought up again, even though Yuri, in understanding, asserted her boundary that she should usually ask, that she usually would prefer, like, that you should usually ask, and therefore, you should usually ask her. And Sayori disrespected that, and my friend, I have to see how much of that I keep, this is all I keep in. I'll ask him. Has been in a similar situation, and he relates to you in a lot of aspects, so he was playing her. And he has developed a straight up... When we engage with it, he gets very paranoid when Sayori is on screen and refuses to read anything. We won't make him read any of it either. But I just... Like, once again, I'm not saying that this is anything like that Sayori would deserve it or anything. It's just whenever I hear about something like... When it's about making other people uncomfortable, it's not just about kissing, it's not just about sex. If someone says they don't like touch or don't want to be touched, all boundaries are important. You don't just ask for consent for things like kissing and sex, you ask for consent for anything until you know where the other person stands. And even if you know where the other person stands, and they might show a sign of that they still aren't feeling it right now, even though they usually would, then don't do it. That does not just go for things like kissing. It's just, sometimes when I hear about consent in like mods, well, I haven't really heard about it much, but every time there's like a weird non-consensual thing, I remember that scene with my friend. And it really, like, it's an important part of Sarah's character, I would even put it, because she does also push boundaries in the original game. Physical boundaries as well. So it's just part of her character. But I do wish people would acknowledge also more that that also is bad. Like, things like that can also be very harmful for people. Once again, I'm not saying, oh, that means that you deserved it, that it makes her situation as well. I'm just saying it because it reminded me of that. That all boundaries should be respected, and that consent should always be asked. And if it usually would be consensual, but you notice that the other person is showing signs, however small they may be, you once again make sure that it might be this, because that time it might be different. So, let's load the game. I'm kind of thinking of leaving that one last, because the next mod I plan on playing is the switcheroo mod, and I need to practice my male voices. But maybe I will practice them now and... Actually, let's go to this choice first. Oh, no, load. And try to mess around here a bit more. Let's do nothing. Does that just end in the same ending as last time, or can I go... Let's try another ending. And when I return to the main menu, I will skip to this part again and see if it allows me now to do it. Otherwise, I will have to delete my existing save data to ensure that I can get the option. And see if it should change anything. Let's do she would only be a friend to me. Sayori. Yes? Is this really how you feel? I mean, I pick on you all the time, and I know I know there are plenty of guys out there that are 100 times better than me. And you're so pretty and won't have a hard time finding someone else for sure. You don't feel the same, do you? She looks down with teary eyes. But what was I supposed to do? Lie? I would never do something like that to her. That's okay. Just forget I said anything. It was stupid of me to put you on the spot like that anyways. I'm sorry. Sayori, there's no need to be sorry. I should be apologizing. I had no idea you had feelings for me. And yet I was acting like a jerk the whole time. She doesn't say anything. She hasn't even moved. She's still looking down. I can see her teardrops falling to the ground. The silence is so loud. What am I doing wrong? I have to be honest with her. Wait. Oh, Vanessa, you idiot! Did we forget she was also just telling us about her depression and we turned her down like that so quickly? Oh, we messed up. You're silly, to be honest. I have to do something to fix this. With no other options, I throw a cookie in her mouth and run for it. Oh no! Is that going to be the cookie ending? Oh no! Not the cookie ending again! It's next day. I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? I guess I'll at least text and apologize. I grabbed my phone, but as soon as it turned on, I see a news article. It is the same ending as before. I throw my phone against the wall and fall to the ground crying. My phone starts going off like crazy. The girls are spam calling me. I don't even know how they got my number. I don't pick up any of their calls. I sit there for the rest of the day. I don't even get up to eat. If she's not here, there's no reason to be here either. I killed her! It's all my fault. And I have to live with this guilt forever. And ever. And ever. And ever 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 and and ever. I mean, things like those do happen. Ending. Cookie. Not the cookie! Let's see if I can do something now, and if I can't, I'll go with the other option that I should leave her be for now. Oh, it just skipped that for me. Can I do nothing? I wanted to see the other ending! Okay, I suppose... What was that? I almost fell over, but I managed to catch myself midair. Vanessa, are you alright? I can't find anything to say at the moment. You look unwell. I'll make some tea. That might help a bit. Good idea, Yuri. While she does that, why don't you sit down at one of the desks, Vanessa? Maybe you should try to remove the poster. I don't say anything and simply nod my head. I settle down at one of the desks closest to me. Monica seems panicked. Yuri is finishing up the tea, and Natsuki is giving me some kind of look. I feel bad for worrying everyone, but that image popped out of nowhere. If I told them what I saw, I would have just freaked them out. Maybe just send Sayori a text to check on her? Wait, my phone is on the other side of the room. I try to stand up just to have Monica tell me to sit back down. You shouldn't be standing right now, Vanessa. You really don't look well. Monica's right, Vanessa. You should relax and drink some tea. When I'm feeling unwell, this is the only thing that always helps me get better. It's my favorite. I always recommend it to anyone who needs a quick and effective remedy for dizziness or sickness. I won't bother helping him. He's most likely pretending to be sick or busy just so he can avoid helping anyone. I bet he's just gonna go home and stay cooped up inside all weekend. What makes you say that? Well, isn't it convenient that he isn't feeling well when we asked him for help? This is the same guy that only came in for cupcakes! Came for a cupcake in the first place! I try to say something, but nothing comes out. Even so, that was before he joined. Now that he's a member, he wouldn't do something like that to us. She does make a good point, Natsuki. I don't know why Vanessa would pull something like this to get out of helping us. Why is no one ever on my side? If Sayori was here, I bet she would agree with me. We're not against you, Natsuki. You say that, but then stuff like this happens, and you act like I'm the dumbest idiot alive. What do you mean by that? Do I really have to break this down for you? Ever since Vanessa got here, you've been showing off how much better your interests are and making mine look dumb and childish. What are you talking about? I've done nothing of the sort. It's pretty obvious. Before we waltzed in, you would just sit and read in the corner and not even bother to talk to us. But then the boy shows up, and all of a sudden, you remember the rest of us exist. And we're getting a little off topic. I really think everyone should take a deep breath and we can talk about this before it turns into... Monica, I know you're trying to help, but Yuri needs to stop waiting for the people to step in and fix her problems. She can speak for herself. Natsuki, that's enough! I'm tired of you thinking you can say whatever you want to me, like I'm incapable of human emotion. I don't know why you only ever go after me, but this needs to stop. If you just let me say whatever I wanted, we wouldn't have a problem. If you want to play it like that, I would let you. But I would let you if you would actually say nice things to everyone. After all, who said if you can say anything nice, then don't say anything at all? You can't. Maybe if you knew anything about literature, you'd know that quote. How dare you bring my poems into this? Literature's literature, no matter how many fancy words you put into it. By the way, the quote you just used didn't have any complex words in it. Meaning those aren't even needed. If you're so sure about that, how about another quote? Half of me is filled with bursting words and half of me is painfully shy. I crave solitude, yet also crave people. I want to pour life and love into everything, yet also nurture my self-care and go gently. I want to live within the rush of primal and intuitive decisions, yet also wish to sit and contemplate. This is the messiness of life, that we all carry multitudes, so must sit with the shifts. We are complicated creatures, and ultimately the balance comes from this understanding. Be water, flowing, flexible and soft, subtly powerful and open, wild and serene, able to accept all changes, yet still led by the pull of steady tides. It is enough. Victoria Erickson. Nice quote. If I can understand half of what you just said. And it was so long I got about halfway through it. What good is a quote? You can't even learn anything from it. There was a big message in that quote if you didn't have the understanding of a 5-year-old. Guys, let's not fight, okay? I'm not gonna let her try to make herself look better than me in front of Vanessa. I don't even need to try. Here's a quote for you, Yuri. If you you let a person talk long enough, you'll hear their true intentions. Listen twice, speak once. Tupac Shakur. He made good poems too. Anyway, something quick and simple is the best way to go. I bet Vanessa doesn't even understand half the crap you put into your poems. Oh, you're so difficult. You really are a child. At least people don't just like me for my boobs. Not like you have to say in the matter. Let me guess, you're a cup minus A. Shut up! I don't know what to say to end this argument. I look at Monica, hoping she'll step in and do something. Why don't Natsuki and I go into the hallway to let out some steam? And if you were to get Vanessa all to herself, she'd just convince him to spend the weekend with her. There's no way in hell she's winning this. Then Yuri, how about we? I believe Natsuki shouldn't have a say in the matter. You're the club president, so if you ask her to do something, she should do it without fighting. I guess? Don't sit with her again! I need a minute. Monica quickly leaves the room. Oh great, look what you did, Natsuki. Stressing out Monica so much as to leave her own club. This is not just my fault! I'm starting to feel a bit better. Maybe I could try to talk to them? Stay quiet and see how this plays out. Tell them what you saw. Let's just stay quiet for now. Yeah, I'm not getting myself into this. You know, if you could just get off my back, maybe I'd be nicer to you. But instead, you always feel like you have to one-up me. I thought you were just a quiet bookworm, but you're just like everyone else I know. You're fake and you don't care about anyone but yourself. Well, you must know nothing about fake people, because you're the definition of fake. What else is that supposed to mean? I know what you're doing, Natsuki. Always putting up a tough girl act. Always saying how you're not cute-ish girly, just so you can get attention, am I right? Or is it just so you can stop getting bullied by your friends? What the hell did you just say? How dare you bring that up? You don't know my friends at all! Oh, you mean the friends who are always making fun of you? They sound swell. When they say mean stuff to me, they're just joking around. Duh! Really? I find that hard to believe. Well, that's none of your business! So just stay out of my personal life. You don't even know me that well. So you have no right to say anything. You know almost nothing about me as well. You do judge me constantly. It's childish to always pick on people, but also be unable to take a little insult every once in a while yourself. It's pathetic. Ugh! Maybe you should just quit the club! It's not like you do anything useful here other than waste everyone's time! So just go find another club where people can enjoy your boobs! Not like that's gonna be hard, right, Vanessa? If you just kept your mouth shut, none of this would have happened. Also, what makes you think I'm useless here? I deserve to be here more than you. You only come here to keep your manga in the closet. You clearly don't know anything about literature. Excuse me? I do plenty for this club. Did you forget Miss Lame-Ass wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my amazing cupcakes? Mr. Lame-Ass, why? I can see why you took a liking to baking. I guess the only way you'll ever have some actual cake. Okay, things are getting out of hand. What do I do? You bitch! I hate you! Vanessa, I wouldn't help her. I mean, did you see how she's talking to me? Hang out with me instead. I'm better. I'm cooler. I don't cut myself. I'm cuter. She's a nobody. A loser. Who was that? That wasn't me. Yuri, I didn't mean any of that, I swear. I mean for the... Natsuki! I don't know what you just said, but that's enough. Vanessa, you shouldn't go with her this weekend. She doesn't deserve it. Did you hear all those awful things she said about me? She's not special, but me, I can give you so much. My mind, my body, my heart. You want my heart? Here, I'll take it for you right now, my love. I'll get it. What have you done to them? My friends. I told myself I wouldn't let this happen to them again. Why didn't you do anything? Why did you let them keep fighting? Why? Because I want to get the worst endings first! Put them back together. Loading. The whole game is broken now. You just sat there and let things get worse. Why did the creator even give you choices if you weren't going to pick the right ones? I want to get through the worst endings first, okay, Monica? That's the whole point. Now everything is chaos. There's nothing I can do but reset it all. Goodbye, Vanessa. Pending catfight. Poor Monica. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do, now that I'm feeling so bad for Monica, is I'm gonna go after Namna. I'm gonna go after Namnanika. I feel bad for her. I still can't do nothing. I brought you back to change it. Ah! I just realized, so it's probably referring to the fact of, So I'm gonna go after Monica this time. Actually, is that the Monica route? If I go look for Monica, is that the Monica route? Oh, I already have it here. If it's the Monica route... Or do I go just now the Monica route? Oh, but I feel bad for Monica. Or I'll save it. I'll go look for Monica now. And then I'll go for the other two later. This is both of your fault. If Monica can't feel comfortable in her own club to the point she has to leave, then we failed as her members. We'll sit in silence for a bit. Neither of them say anything to each other. They're both just staring at the ground. I probably just load later before I have all the Monica endings that I can get. Monica hasn't come back yet either. I think we should go and look for Monica. Oh, wait. I think we should go and look for Monica. Agreed. We owe her an apology as well. Yeah, I guess so. After a few minutes, the girls collect themselves and we advance into the halls. We had wandered around the school for what seems to be forever. A singular goal in our mind kept us in pursuit of Monica, and we were determined to set out for it. The search was vast and intense, but we ended with no hope of finding her in those winding corridors. She has to be here somewhere. Well, unless she went home. That doesn't sound like something Monica would do. You're right, Yuri. Well, we've been looking for a good 25 minutes now. If she didn't get home, then where the hell is she? Your guess is as good as mine. You know, she might be on the roof. I doubt it. You need a key to get up there. Oh, yeah. What about the music room? She's been going there for a lot for piano and whatnot. That would make sense. But she might also be in the bathroom. I tend to go there when I'm overwhelmed. Or she's in there because she needs to use a bathroom. Look. Looks like we have a lot of place to look then. I think our best bet would be to split up for now. If not, we might be here for the rest of the day looking for her. Good point. Why don't you why don't you start looking in the empty classrooms? You can count on me. And Yuri, could you go look into the bathroom? Affirmative. But where are you gonna go? To the other places you mentioned before. The music room. If we don't fight in 30 minutes, we'll regroup back at our base of operations. Base of operations? The club room. Meet me back at the club room. Good idea. Works for me. And so began the segment where we trailed apart, much like when searching for a ghost in a popular cartoon. Despite saying I was going off to look for the music room, I had somehow waited until after we had long split up before realizing the truth. I had no idea where it was, to be completely honest. From a faint memory, I remember mentions of it being on a floor which was not of the club room, I decided to check the second floor first, so there I was. You would think a school this memorable would have much more noticeable music room. The person inside could be playing music as well, to signal that they were in there. Though Monica did venture here to calm her nerves, so I doubt she'd want to send any signals. What was I about to say? Nicknals? But just as I think about that, I hear music bouncing off the walls, echoing from down the hall. It sounds familiar. I can hear melodic humming as well. Sounds very much like Monica. I go close up to the door and listen. Every day. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Everything looks so different. What is she going on about? I didn't know Monica hated conflict this much. I mean, she was in the debate club, was she not? And one of the best as well. Something feels off about all this. First Sayori and Monica. What's going on today? Next thing you'll tell me something's wrong with Natsuki and Yuri too. I was so lost in thought that I didn't realize that Monica was walking towards the door. Shit, she's gonna see me. I look like I'm stalking her too. This could turn out bad. She gets even closer to the door. Calm down, Monica. Let's just go back to everyone and we can figure this all out. Yeah, we got this. Her hand touches the door frame. Game over, man. We lived a good life. Oh wait, I forgot my bag by the piano. She steps back away. This is my chance. Wait a minute. Why am I even hiding from why am I ever hiding from her? I mean, I'm here to find her, not spy on her. I walk into the music room quietly so I can greet her. I think I just need to calm down. Very much, but... Vanessa, what are you doing here? I was here looking for you. This isn't how it was supposed to happen. This background isn't even meant to be in the game yet. Game? I thought I had control. Monica, is something going on? Just then, the door slams open. Yuri, we found her! Yuri comes in shortly after Natsuki. What a relief. Natsuki, Yuri, I guess y'all found me. Monica, I deeply apologize for earlier. What I did was wrong. I have nothing I can say to make it right since this already happened the other day. If you feel the need to kick me out of the club, I understand. Yuri. Wait a minute! You can't just take the blame for everything! I was much better and I was the one who started it. So if anyone should be kicked, it should be me. To give each other a soft smile. Yuri. Natsuki. I'm sorry! I shouldn't have said those things about you. And I shouldn't have said hurtful things back. I'm glad you guys apologized. Things were looking pretty bad. I'm sorry as well. Monica? What are you sorry for? I should be able to stop fights like that, but just stood there and it seems like Vanessa ended up resolving everything. I'm a bad club president. Hey, the catfight ending, you said I should be doing something! Don't say that, Monica. You're amazing. Everyone messes up sometimes. Don't let that stop you. Monica gives me a soft smile. I agree with Vanessa. Yeah, you shouldn't be responsible for our falling outs anyway. Still, I promise to do better in the future. And for the record, I'm not going to kick anyone from the club. Things happen. Still, if there's anything we can do to make it up to you, please let us know. Yeah, I'm sorry for being a pain in the ass. Not like how much better. They all giggle to each other. But for now, Vanessa, yes? I think it'd be best if you'd help one of us this weekend. Alright. I'm back at square one. They're right though, I can't just not help anyone. Then again, I almost forgot about Sayori. Should I give her space like she asked? Can always check on Sayori later. I just need to forget about that image that popped into my head earlier. I guess I'll help. Let's go back to this and quickly check if I separate them. Can we all just calm down? You haven't even given me the chance to explain myself. You're the one who's just been sitting there all quiet. There were plenty of chance to open your mouth, stupid mouth. I try, but I don't know, there's so much going on at once that I can't think straight. But I can assure you I'm not trying to make an excuse to get out of helping someone. And I'm sorry if it came off that way. Yuri, even if you didn't start the fight, you definitely escalated it. Here's what we're gonna do. Natsuki, go to the class and read manga for a bit. And Yuri, read at one of the desks in the front of the room. Alright, because I'm pretty sure the other options, this on the second page, are going to be like completely new routes for each of the girls. And I'm not ready for that right now. I want to see if I can get another quick ending. If not, well, you probably won't know it anyway. Alright. They go to their given spots and I sit back down at the desk. I feel like I'm babysitting them. But I bet they feel worse too. They haven't really seen me upset. Monica, get back soon. About an hour later, we hear the door slide open. Hi everyone. Can I have everyone come up to the front? The girls listen and slowly come over. Aw! But why does Yuri get the front face section? Things got a bit out of hand. Agreed. But first, Vanessa, are you feeling any better? Yeah, I don't know what happened earlier, sorry. It's no problem at all. Just gave us a little scare is all. No, Yuri, Natsuki. What happened? Neither respond. Guys, I want to be a better club president, but I can't if you won't help me fix these things. If Sayori was here, she'd fix this all by now. Natsuki, not the time. I'm just saying. No, she's right. I don't know how she does it, but Sayori's good with this stuff. And that's why she, as soon as you call her over, reduces Natsuki back down to being cute, which is the reason to start fighting the whole point. Sorry, I just look at it all the time and I'm like, that's literally the reason why Natsuki is defensive around her too, because she keeps doing this. That's why the fight started in the original game. Everything just feels so off without her. That's something I think we can all agree on. Yeah. Vanessa? Yes? Can I talk to you for a moment? Sure! Natsuki and Yuri, why don't you get your stuff together while we talk? The two of them nod and then go to gather their things. I wonder what Monica wants to talk to me about. Is it about Sayori or something else? This has me thinking... Should we still do the festival? Huh? That was unexpected. You can't just let one fight stop us from doing something that will help the club. It's not just a fight. I just don't see it going well. And with how Sayori's doing... So I'm not the only one overthinking about Sayori's early leave today. No, I think we're all worried about her. Why don't we just cancel the festival? Maybe we can just hang out somewhere. We don't have to go to the festival if we're not a part of it. It's mostly for new students anyways. I think we all need to get to know each other before adding new members. I just feel like if Natsuki and Yuri had a chance to speak outside of literature, they could get along more. But what do you think we should do? I want your thoughts. You've given me a big choice about a club I just started. I know. I would ask Sayori, but I don't want to tell her about how crazy things got after she left. She'd just feel bad. Well, if I have to choose, then... I'm thinking of literally just starting every route so that I have a new page later. Because I don't know where the endings would go, so I'm thinking of just starting up everything already so I can improve them later. I suppose, like, improve them later? Continue on them later. So... I'm going to say here what I saw. I think Sarah's going to kill herself. What? What gives you that idea? I just saw her hanging herself in my head. The more I think about it, it would make sense. She's been acting weird all day. Don't you think you were reacting just because she had one bad day? Why would she kill herself in the first place? She's depression or something. But if that was the case and she was truly depressed, one of us would have noticed it by now, right? I agree with Natsuki. I could never see Sayori doing something that drastic. Out of all of us here, I think she'd be the last person to kill herself. What's that supposed to mean? I didn't mean it like that! I just meant she's always so happy and bubbly in the club, and I would never see her ending her own life. I'm not getting angry with these two. I need to go see Sayori now! Never mind, I'm just gonna go home now. Wait, you can't just walk out after saying something like that! I need to see her. Tell Monica isn't feeling well either. I got whatever Sayori has or something. You're not allowed to walk out of that door unless you give us a full explanation! Interesting choice of words, Natsuki. Why is that? Because I can do this. I grab my bag and dash into the hallway. After I make my way through the school and down the stairs, I start to walk normally. I know Natsuki's gonna hate my guts for this, and you're probably more confused than ever, but that doesn't matter to me right now. Something is going on, and it's time I find out. Ow! Ouch! I look down and see Monica on the ground rubbing her head. Monica? Let me help you up. I offer my hand down to her, and she grabs it tight and lifts herself onto her feet. We didn't know where you went. After Monica dusts off her skirt, she turns toward me. So that was you running around the school? I thought someone was being chased by a bully or something. That's why I came out here. Were you that worried about me? Well, I was running for another reason. Oh. My bad for jumping the gun like that. It's okay. But then, why were you running? I need to go home. Why is that? Is it because of the fight? I'm so sorry for running away and leaving you alone in that mess. It's not that. It's just... I'm gonna sound crazy, but I think Sayori's going to hang herself. What? I know. Natsuki didn't believe me either. You told him about it too? They're not supposed to know about that! You're not supposed to know about it! Wait, Monica, are you saying you know about this? She's really going to know. I won't let it happen again. Again? I can't explain it all now, but you have to trust me. I mean, you're not calling me crazy right now, so I guess trusting you is all I can do. Thank you. Let me talk to her. Give me a chance to fix this. Why are you asking me? I can't exactly do much right now. I can make choices for you to pick, but I can't force you to pick them. Unless I put it somewhere, a choice is nearby. Monica isn't that talented. The literal reason why there's only a yes in Act 3 is because she's the only girl, and the whole entire point of the game is to date. And if there's only one girl, only one character that's possible to date, then you will date them. Otherwise, Monica could have given a choice along, like, just during one time you go visit her with her poems, just giving you a choice to date her and see what happens. But it seems like there's about to be one. Let me make things right. Okay, leaving all three here.